Well, hello, everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I know I did. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just getting started here. I got the next 2 days off, so I plan on doing a lot of cooking. What am I gonna cook? I'm gonna do some brats with like sautéed yellow and red pepper and onion. I'm gonna do some of them. Might do some burgers, cheeseburgers. Shit, maybe even some bacon cheeseburgers. I got leftovers I gotta eat. I got a T-bone in there. I gotta reheat. And like, excuse me, like 3 or 4 burritos worth of chicken and rice and veggies and shit, like fajita style, I guess. What else? Yeah, because I don't eat when I'm working during the day and shit. I don't eat. I'll eat very light on work days, and then on my days off, I'll smash. Hey, what's up, raccoon? Um, but I got that deep fryer. Oh, I was using that before I went to Florida. Um, yeah, dude. I got some. I got this deep fryer. It was on sale, like $60, 20 bucks, 20% off. No, it had to be more than that, maybe 30%. But a guy I work with was like, "That's the one I got, dude. You got to get that one. It's awesome." And it's okay. It's Jesus, the oil, man. I can't believe how this like base or whatever just holds so much oil. This shit's like $10 a gallon. Anyway, yeah, so I did some cod in there. Oh, and I got this I got the Drake's fry batter that you can just put on everything and makes it taste good. And actually in the ingredients it's like it's pretty healthy. It's not like there's a bunch of dyes and all this weird names on there, you know? It's like 6 items. Like wheat flour and whey. And it's pretty good. And then you can just add more your like if you want fish, if you're doing fish, you could just add fish seasoning. If you're doing oh, I got a guess.
What's up, man?
Hey, what up, bro?
Oh, just sitting here listening.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Shane's going off the deep end, dude.
well, yeah.
He turned on Rainbow, man. It's amazing.
I
Uh,
don't know how long that'll last.
I don't know. he's got a war going on with Guido and Pookie and TC and all of them, man.
Oh, okay. He's
So
their
he's
new
been on
pet.
about a 2 day rampage. I think he got a hold of some really good shit because he's been live streaming about 18 hours a day.
What? Shane is?
Yeah, man, Shane going to war with these motherfuckers. He going to war with Rainbow and shit. Guido was in there fucking with me. I told him to take his little gimpy ass back to his slave master.
Shane is a wild one, I'll tell you that. I could go get him riled up.
Oh, I was going to tell you on when you're using like a deep fryer like that,
Yeah.
buy peanut oil, and when you get through with it, let it cool off, and then strain it through a like a cheesecloth or a through a funnel, and put
Right.
it back in the jug. And you can reuse peanut oil over and over and over. As long as you're going to fry fish and seafood, because it's going to smell and taste like it. But it's perfectly good and it'll save you money. I always did it. I
I
would
mean,
use it for
planning
like
on
three or
doing that
four
with the
good.
veg. I was planning on doing that with this vegetable oil, but
Yeah. I don't
uh,
know if you
the
can
vegetable
redo it
oil
with
isn't is
vegetable
good for
oil.
you, right?
You, I've never done it with that stuff. A vegetable oil. I've seen
Yeah.
shows where what they do is they make pull it up on YouTube and it says how to clean your cooking fat or your cooking grease, and they make like a slurry of something, and you put it in there with it hot, and it attracts to the whatever the shit is that you put in there. All the solid bits go straight to it, and it's like a magnet, man. It sucks them all to it,
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
yeah, and if I can find it, I'll send it to you. But anyhow, it'll end up like a guy used like a half gallon of oil to fry some fish or something, and it had a lot of sediment in there. And he said, "Yeah, most people throw the oil away because you can't clean it out." And he said, "I'll
Mm.
show you an easy way to clean it out, man. And it's easier than straining. I mean, every bit of it goes into that ball. It looks like a giant crack rock."
See, I was just gonna get like one of those strainer spoons
Yeah.
because I kind of the oil's been in there now like 2 weeks, but I don't think it hurts it.
No, I look, I
It's
have,
got a lid. It's just this thing. I mean, it's not super heavy. It's not like
yeah.
the ones at restaurants or whatever, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass because it's like 2 gallons,
Yeah.
and it
Well,
doesn't
like,
really have like a good pouring thing on it, or you know.
yeah. But look
But
up cooking your cleaning your cooking grease, and there's one guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a Cajun guy, and he's the one that I come across and seen it because he it's kind of a pain in the ass to heat your oil up and then get it where you can flow it through something and get the solids out. Then you have to strain it again, and it's a pain in the ass when you can do it just this one time. And like you could keep the grease in your pot and never take it out.
uh-huh. I wonder
But
if
I
you couldn't
just,
create
I
like
just,
a pump thing, like a pump
oh,
filter thing for it.
oh, I'm sure they have them because they have them for
Yeah, I'm
deep
sure they
fat
do.
fryers, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know what though? After like 2 days of eating out of that thing, like I did not feel good.
yeah. Well,
Because I tried to make some cheese sticks, but the cheese just melted into the fucking oil.
oh
So it just
shit,
came out like all bread. I don't even know what happened to the cheese. You couldn't even see it at that point.
that's some
Um,
defective cheese sticks there, bro.
the first thing, what was the first thing I made? Oh, breaded mushrooms. Those turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, beer battered breaded mushrooms in this thing. Those turned out good. And the cod turned out good. And I think that's the only three things I've tried yet. I got potatoes where I don't need to pull out the batter. I could do that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and probably some other shit. Maybe I get a bag of shrimp or something. Bread that up.
There he is. Blinking cursor knows who it is. Bruce the Gator guy. He's the one that has got the little video on how to clean your cooking grease.
Oh, okay.
It amazed me, man. I mean, shit, I'm 65
Bruce the
years
Gator
old, and
guy sounds cool to me. I'm a Gator guy.
I watch him all the time
I'll have to
because
check out that
cooking
channel.
oil's got expensive, Jack.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like it, I didn't fill it. I had to take out this tray thing just to get it to sit because I only had like a gallon and some change, and
Yeah,
it's easily like 2.5 gallon or so size. And,
I would
but
go
I'm learning. It's
when I go to Sam's. I would always get my peanut oil there, and
now. Does it
that
make
was
the taste?
20.
Does it taste different? Does it taste like peanuts or
No, the reason people like peanut oil is
it's
it's
healthier, right?
well, I don't know about that, but it's got a higher smoke point, so you can fry fish, delicate fish. At see, you want to say oil
Oh,
as
this thing,
high as
the
you
temperature
can
only
to
goes up to 350 or 375. It doesn't.
375. That's for like small shit like oysters and shrimp and stuff like that because you want it to
Uh,
seal up real quick, the breading, so it
well,
don't.
I don't have a high. I mean, that's as high as it goes, I think.
375 is as high as you go with cooking, frying most stuff, man.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay.
350 is for fish, thick stuff.
Uh huh.
And then if you do it at 375, but I always cook a little hot like that on my fish because one, you don't get near the amount of oil that leaches into it, the fish.
Hmm.
It seals it almost
Well,
instantaneously.
the water kind of push the water in the fish kind of pushes it out, doesn't it?
Well, if you got the oil hot enough, it'll cook that bread coating.
Yeah.
It'll encapsulate it, and then the moisture that's in the fish will steam it. And good fried fish, you shouldn't have any greasy to it except on the outside. When you crack it open, it should be, you know, clean looking meat.
Right. Right. I got you. I got you. I got you.
And you can always go to a fish joint and you can tell when they ain't changed the oil, you know.
Oh, did I tell you what I tried when I was down in Florida?
Man, what'd you get?
Okay, so two things. We went out to eat one night, right? And it was kind of late, but and places were starting to close down. But we hit up this pretty cool fucking seafood restaurant,
Yeah,
and so my mom was like, they had these things called conch fritters. Well, the conch shell that you can hear the
yeah,
ocean. Yeah, those.
yeah, yeah.
So we got them, and it was like an appetizer. And my dad and he didn't seem too interested in them, but we ate those, and it kind of they put in like a filling, like a hush puppy filling, but you could still taste the conch, which kind of tastes like a clam or any one of those things. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
never got a chance to eat that. I was in Florida, but it wasn't as popular. It was a Key West thing, Miami and Key West.
mm,
North Florida, you didn't see that kind of stuff for being fried.
yeah, dude, a
But
lot of this shit's new to me too. I
they
mean, don't get me wrong.
they say it's kind of like eating octopus. You know,
Yeah, I think I've had octopus. It's
I
kind of
mean
a rubbery.
squid,
Yeah, it's a rubbery
squid.
clam,
Uh,
clam and squid. Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah, calamari. That's what fried calamari. I love that.
And then the other thing I tried was a fried soft shelled
Crab.
crab
Yeah.
sandwich.
It's good, isn't
And
it?
I had that fried, but I didn't, to be honest, I ate like 4/5 of it and I couldn't stomach the rest because they may not have a shell and they cook it like that, but you can actually feel the shell in your mouth kind of, and it's,
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird feeling.
yeah.
It ain't my thing. Uh,
Well, I
I
had never had it before. I mean,
Now
I've
I love
tried all.
boiled crab. Now I've had fried crab a bunch, but I mean it's a novelty thing. Fried soft shell crab.
Dude, this thing, dude, it had the legs and the whole body.
Oh
Like, I
yeah,
was
you
like,
eat
what the
it.
fuck? Oh my god, this
All
is
they do
crazy.
is they cut the face off of it, and there's something called calcium deposits. You got to get that out, and they take the lungs out, and that's
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah, they take the gills out because they're
Okay.
bitter, and then they fry it up. And supposedly, I was like you, man. I was like, wait, man, you gonna eat the
Yeah,
whole
it didn't
damn
taste right.
thing?
It was like chewing on parch paper or something,
Yeah.
fucking wax paper. Like, what the hell? Oh, Rick Crude, no Diddy. That's your department, buddy. That's you. You're the Diddy. You're the Diddy host. You do the Diddy. I don't do no Diddy. DDT doesn't do no Diddies. Okay, no Diddy parties for me, man. I ain't in Cancun.
Did you see that over the news about that idiot? Man, he knew they were coming after him, and he still was doing that shit in the motel when they arrested him.
Man, I can't keep up with that shit.
It's
I've
fucking
I got up to
crazy.
the point where he went to trial. Now that he's in trial, there's all this other new shit now. Like, I gotta go watch Nancy Grace.
Oh God, I can't handle her.
Oh, she's awesome. I love her.
She
No, I
hates
don't really
men.
watch her.
Like,
I only watched like one or two shows recently. I didn't. I remember her from back in the day, but when she was, she's kind of vicious up there. I like that.
well, I just think about the poor bastard that married her and knocked her up, and then he ran away. They got married. I don't think it didn't last long. You can tell by her attitude. Who could put up with that bitch every day? You know, Jesus Christ, man, that's a man hater.
Well, like all she would have to do is come at you with their Nancy Grace persona and be like, "Really?
I'd run,
What
fucking
the
run from
hell?"
that bitch. Too much blonde hair dye, man, to go on that bitch's brain.
What's a mentally? What's a mentally girl?
Mhm.
Is that where the men tally up how many girls they had? Crude in his fake leg. I should, the days of that whole oh, you're blocking people and all that. I should just block them like
Yeah.
everybody else does on YouTube. 99% of people block if they don't like what they see. I'm the 1% that doesn't.
Yeah.
But I don't really care about Rick Rude. I don't care what he says. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so the next 2 days it's supposed to get like down in the 40s at night.
What?
Yeah, and it's only going to get up to like 60s or so during the day. But I'm
That'll
still
run the
going to
skeeters off
hold them back maybe.
just for a second till the sun comes up.
Mm. But No, it might be some good weather to do outdoor work. Don't have to worry about sweating. And yeah, and I'm going to do some grilling outside too. I mean, I don't. It's not supposed to rain or anything. But oh, what else? What else? What else? Oh, So yeah, and we do have crayfish at work. I could buy some of them.
Probably pricey. How much are they? Or is
Like
it the
10.
one that little deal where you buy them in the bag, right?
They're frozen. Yeah, 10. It's
Yeah,
like $10.
and it's
Um,
already boiled. All you got to do is steam
yeah,
it or
they're
heat
already
it up.
seasoned.
Walmart, I think Walmart sells it like that too. Oh man,
I was gonna cook tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna.
I didn't cook nothing tonight either. Microwave dinner. Too lazy.
I just wake up early in the morning and eat. Just loud.
Australia and Tasmania and New Zealand's coming in tonight.
Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that, bro. I had to go to the
That's all.
bathroom.
Listen to these guys in New Zealand talking.
New Zealand.
Yeah, they're down in New Zealand. There's Australian and New Zealand talking to each other.
Ah. Did I tell you what happened at the TSA?
The what?
The TSA at the airport.
Oh, when you came home,
Yeah.
what did they do to you? They stripped you?
Well, so I didn't. I went and got my real ID, but they're sending it in the mail. So they just gave me this piece of paper, which really didn't look very good. Like, oh, I'm like, you sure you didn't print this off your own printer or something,
Yeah.
And so there was like some and I brought my birth certificate and I had my social security card, and I'm like, God, I hope I don't have to pull these things out. You never know. But so I had my driver's license, and
They finally let you
it
loose.
wasn't the new real IDs with the special stamp on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like, "Yeah, just put your card in there." So I put my card in there, and it was the old one, right?
Right.
And and then you put your face. He goes, "Oh, look at the screen." So you put your face in the screen. It's like a face recognition or something.
Oh,
Like
fuck
whatever,
that.
man. I'm just trying to get home.
I'll never
And
fly again.
yeah, fucking flying sucks, but I mean, sometimes you don't have options, I guess.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you ain't got a choice, man, if you're in a plane full of idiots acting up and shit.
so anyway, I don't know all the fucking drills, dude. I haven't flown in it's probably been 15 years since I've flown. Anyway, so now they make you go through this like egg shaped. Um, I don't know if it's a metal detector or what, but they can X-ray and see everything. I had my smokes in my pocket,
Yeah.
and they make you put your hands up above your head or whatever, and they
Right.
scan you, and they're like, "What's in your pocket?" I'm like, "Cigarettes." He's like, the guy's like, "Oh, okay." Opens them up, looks in it, whether hands it back to me. You should probably quit smoking those. I'm like, yeah, I know. So that was one rule I broke. I guess I don't know if that was really a rule, but and then,
No, you can carry cigarettes with you, but you can't light it up. That's for sure.
well,
Not
I
on
know
the
I wasn't.
plane.
No, I didn't light it up. They were anyway. I put my lighter. I think I'm going through a regular metal detector. I don't know. Like, well, that's not gonna. Apparently, anyway. And then so my bag goes through the thingy, right? And sitting there waiting for my little box of stuff, like my wallet, all kinds of shit. Um, 'Cause my wallet's got it's got a magnetic clip in there, so I just
Yeah.
always throw it in there. It's just cards, it's not cash. Um,
Yeah.
Make a long story short, so my shit goes. He goes, "Is this yours?" I'm like, holding my. I'm like, "Yeah, that's mine." He goes, "Is there anything in there that might be what you call or
Magnetizing.
something?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's an electric razor." And I said, "Oh, and a metal keychain is in there." And he is in, but then he pulls out this little pocket knife, and I'm like, I didn't know it was in my bag, dude. This bag has like 40 pockets and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I only went down there for like 4 or 5 days or whatever, so I didn't need a whole lot. Staying with my folks, and
I'm surprised they didn't fucking arrest you over a pocket knife.
oh no, he was like, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was in there. He goes, and I'm like, oh god, are they going to turn this into something? Is this like a
Yeah.
fucking fate worse than death kind of a situation? And so the guy, he's kind of a dorky guy, but whatever, TSA, and he goes, well, you have some options. You can mail this back to yourself. And I said, no, man, just throw it out, dude. It only cost me $2.
Yeah.
Fucking dude. He's like, okay. He's just fucking off I go. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking. So
Oh, they said
they're not as bad as probably what people try to make it out to
well,
be. It's not
back
that
back in
bad.
the day they were fucking horrendous. But I think they told them, lighten up. You know, that the terrorists can't use airlines anymore, so they need to drop a lot of that bullshit, man. I mean, come on, you got to take your shoes off and all that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would never
That's
imagine
why I
flying
didn't
like
get.
that in the 70s or 80s. I mean, that shit was like, oh, here you go. Yeah. Hop
I
on the
could have
plane.
went and got that real ID, but I was like, man, I'm not gonna go through that bullshit. I flew about 20 years ago. and that was the last time I flew, and that was right what about 10 years after 9/11, 15, and it was rough back in, man. The motherfuckers practically strip you down, man.
I'm trying to incorporate more weed into my diet.
Oh, weed's good for you. Ask Willie
Yeah, I
Nelson.
think it's better than the alcohol.
Willie's 91 or 92, man. It didn't hurt him. I like weed over alcohol, but I admit, I like to have a good margarita once or twice a year. A good strong one.
Ay caramba.
That's
Excuse
some
me.
good shit.
Actually, it's all right. It's nothing to brag on about, but yeah. So anyway, um, Akusa. Oh my God, you are. This dog is so old.
My father's dog has got so bad, and they just can't bring themselves to take him to the vet and stuff. He's blind, deaf, and he's lived twice, more than twice the normal age of that breed of dog. I
What
think
kind of
him and
breed is
mom
it?
are just holding on to each other, the dog and mom. And when one of them goes, the other one will shortly leave afterwards. I told Daddy that a couple years ago.
Well, Akusa's still eating food, so I think
Yeah.
everything is still good for the most part. Just
As long as she's eating and she's not suffering or crying in pain.
she turned 15 this month.
And that's a husky?
No, a min pin,
What's that?
a miniature pincher.
Oh, okay.
They look like a dachshund and a
Yeah.
Doberman together. I don't know how you describe them.
Well, the mom and them's got one of them wire haired terriers, and they said those dogs, 7 to 9 years is average death lifespan of one, and he's probably 16 or 17. So he's been around a lot longer than most of them. Oh Lord, I'm watching the news. Biden's got cancer.
Yeah, Biden's
They
got cancer. I saw
they're gonna
that.
bump him off before they can prosecute him. Come on, I hope they pass that fucking bill tonight. Everybody gets tax breaks. I mean, everybody. Doesn't matter who you are.
Well, believe it or not, Trump actually gave a bunch of the CEOs, the corporations that
Yeah,
bumped them from they were paying like 35, 40%, bumped them down to 21%.
right.
So they're making even more money. But
Well,
I don't know, dude.
look, man. Poor people never hire people, right? Rich people hire people. Rich people make other people become rich.
Yeah.
I never knock a successful person because of how much they can make or pocket or whatever, because that could be you. What the hell? That cat ain't showed up yet. I hope she's all right. Ah, Lord.
But on the flip side, I think what he's done with the Section 8 housing, the Section 8 housing and the EBT.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freeloading's over.
Yeah, they gotta go to work, man.
Yeah. Hey, you got to take the good with the bad. Now, I mean, I don't know what
I
else.
mean, now, what was it that COVID shit was 5 years ago?
Right.
Let's get back to work.
She still climbs up and down these stairs, though. Got
Some of
five
your
of them.
Timberwolves are looking tough, man.
Those aren't my Timberwolves.
Well, they close to Michigan, Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't. I guess the Timberwolves are all right. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of any four of the teams that are still in there.
Who would have thought Celtics would self-destruct, man? As strong
Right.
a team as they was, but they did it. They fell completely apart.
And I'll be honest. These are probably the four best teams remaining. I don't see. I mean, there's no excuse.
I'm going with what? Is there any West Coast team still in there?
Oh yeah. The Thunder take on the Timberwolves now, and the Pacers face the Knicks.
Knicks. The
Yeah.
Knicks made it.
Yeah they beat Boston.
Something's wrong, man. I gotta go get me a Powerball ticket, man. New York Knicks, they're like the fucking bums, man.
I know.
I mean, they never win. Well, it's been like 25 years ago when they had the Admiral.
No, the Knicks had Patrick Ewing and
The Admiral.
no, that was David Robinson. He was the
Yeah,
admiral. He was in San Antonio.
that's right. He was in San Antonio and he brought them to the dance.
Oh yeah, but the Pacers, it was I think Reggie Miller. They ended up beating the Knicks the last time the Knicks got this far. and then the
That's old
Pacers,
Spike Lee's team, the Knicks.
but neither the Oklahoma City team or
Yeah.
the Timberwolves, neither one of them have gotten this far really either.
So some fresh faces and new bodies, you know.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Because I mean, thank God they killed off LeBron this year.
Yeah,
And
I
if
know.
anybody's stupid enough to buy his contract, they're crazy.
There's some of these YouTubers, uh, their whole channel, like 100,000 strong, is based on just ripping on LeBron James the whole
Oh
time.
yeah. But the thing is, LeBron hung around too long and Father Time caught his ass. You know,
hmm
it showed this year. He couldn't hit, he couldn't run. He
Yeah,
he just wasn't LeBron no more. But I mean, he's 41, I believe, and he's playing kids in their 20s, man.
yeah, dude. No, no. You just. Well, that's why he stands around so much. He can't keep up with them. But he wants to. He's a glory boy. He wants to. He wants the limelight.
It's like Kareem, man. When he was out at LA, he played so long he could barely run. He's the last guy to get in the set, you know, running from one end of the court to the other. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah. Oh,
remember he
Kareem
was
was.
like
Yeah, he was.
45 years old or something?
I know, dude. It was sad. I remember because I was
They couldn't even hide it anymore, you know. He couldn't keep up. He couldn't do a fast break. So the team had, kind of post up and let him catch up with them and shit.
well, that's why that Pistons team beat him so bad.
Oh yeah, they ran right over him. They was like, "Fuck, get out the way!" This old bum. I think they retired him too.
Oh yeah, but at least Kareem wasn't like a fucking
He was a team player. He wasn't an egomaniac.
right. That was the best word I could have thought of right there. Egomaniac.
Well, that's what's wrong with basketball now. Nobody watches it because it's not a team sport. It's all about one or two or three guys that are the stars. And, they get the big money and the big contract, and they might not play that fucking good anymore after they get them, like a lot of them do. They don't play as hard, man. Why should they? If somebody gives you a couple $100 million, I ain't killing myself.
Well, with these four new fresh blood teams,
Yeah.
basically, they're all fresh blood. Like the Celtics won it last year, and there's no Warriors, there's no Lakers,
There's
there's
no
no
dynasties no more.
yeah, there's no even the teams that lose, like the Mavericks that lost last year,
Yeah.
they didn't even make the playoffs. And so it's all fresh blood. So we'll see who the new killers are.
Well,
We'll
they're
see.
hungry. The other guys
Right.
has been on the gravy train so long. They're coasting, man. You can watch it. You can tell. You know,
Mhm.
you'll see one guy, he might not play the whole game. He might not play hard except for maybe the last 5 minutes of the game. You know,
Yeah. Right.
that's how most of them play now. They play to the last 5 minutes because then they want to do all their fast running and shit and hope they can outrun the old guys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like basketball back in the 70s when it was more team oriented, 70s and
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had superstars, but I mean,
You guys had Pistol Pete. Yeah.
Pistol Pete was a magician, Jack.
I know.
He was a
Him and
Louisiana boy.
him and Jason Williams, probably the two
You go on
niftiest
all them
niftiest
ESPNs and
point guards.
ask they all black, white, they'll all be honest and say Pistol Pete was the best ball handler and shooter that they had ever seen. It was like
Oh yeah.
the Globetrotters playing.
I know. Yeah. That's why I said him and Jason Williams are the two best with that nifty shit. The nifty dudes. Because that nifty shit works. Man, if you can pull it off.
Well,
Nice.
he's the one that made the round the back, the blind passing and all that shit. And
Yeah,
Larry
I know.
Bird picked it up. He got all that from Pistol Pete, man. All
Oh,
that.
Bird.
Yeah, you remember Bird was famous for doing the blind pass,
Mm-hmm.
pass, and he wouldn't be looking. And
Yeah.
yeah, well, that was a move that Pistol Pete kind of made popular. I wouldn't say he originated it, but he damn sure made it popular. And you remember, you can go back, man, back when I was into basketball and shit. Pistol Pete was the first guy that they let showboat in the NBA. You know, round the back passing, through his legs dribbling.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
before it
cool.
was all kind of like Stone Age motherfuckers moving around on the court, man. Bunch of clumsy, tall white dudes. And he played like a black guy, you know.
Yeah.
And but the reason he was so great was his daddy was his only coach till he became pro.
Well, the guy would just dribble all day long. Like growing up as a kid, he would just dribble. That's all he was doing is dribbling.
Well,
I watched a document. I
read the
watched a
book.
documentary on him a long time
You,
ago.
his dad taught him ball control. If you could do that, you could do anything. And
Mhm.
he did. You ever seen that video of him taking a basketball and bouncing it between his legs, and he'd start at one speed, and he'd get harder and faster and harder and faster as he did it, that
Yeah,
you almost couldn't see the ball
yeah,
going.
I've
But
seen that.
yeah, and he got a lot of that shit. Man, his daddy would make him. either ride a bicycle and dribble with his wheat can to build
Mm-hmm.
it up, or go down the road in their station wagon hanging out the window, and he'd speed up and he'd keep dribbling, and he'd kind of try to keep the ball going as far as he could. And but I mean, it was, you got to be a weird motherfucker. You know, you end up being like Tiger Woods. You know, if you're obsessed and you do this one thing over and over and over and over, it you lose something. You know, and Tiger, he lost. He could have been one of the greatest golfers of all time, and but his off the course shit ruined him.
What's up, Bodakai?
What?
Not you.
With
I'm Bodakai in the chat.
oh,
What's up, David?
I was just letting him finish his story.
Okay.
Anyway,
this?
I wanted to ask him about something since he knows something about radios. What do you know? What do you know about linear amps?
what kind?
It's 1,000 watt. We had it hooked up to some fucking old school Uniden or
Yeah.
what's the other one?
What's it
Uh,
called?
that
The
somebody
amplifier.
I don't remember that I can't tell you because that thing's back in San Diego, but I know I
Oh,
have one.
Man, your mic is terrible.
Fuck, it's a goddamn phone.
it's cutting out bad.
Take your
You hear me
Walmart
now?
shit back to the store, man.
Your
Take it back.
Obama phone. Fuck your shit. Here, I'll drop out and come back.
Okay.
Obama phone. You remember that black woman? I can't wait to get my Obama phone.
Oh yeah. I remember her.
They
She was
believed all that bullshit them Democrats told them. They were getting free
she was
gas cards, so they wouldn't
she
have
was
to pay for gas no
that
more. Free
she was in
phones.
Ohio. I think she was in
Yeah.
Toledo. Toledo, I think. Toledo or Cleveland.
All I know is Obama hated
Oh,
her, and he hated
Cobra.
that when it ever came up on TV.
No, we're talking about the Obama phone lady.
Hey, like the dude that
It
had his
was
Obama phone and his EBT card, and he's doing his
yeah,
little
they were
crook
out in the
walk at the.
street celebrating.
David, you're still cutting in and out, man. It's terrible.
Here, let me go on the other phone.
Well, you're ruining my show. Okay. Bye. Uh,
Get you a GoFundMe account and get you a good mic.
did you look in the backstage? He was like, I promise I won't fight with you guys. Come on, David. You're fucking holding me up, man. I want to go take a piss again and maybe grab another beer. The fuck? Okay, he's got some Navy questions for you, I think. Something along those lines. I
Who?
don't know anything about linear amperage or
Linear amplifier. It's like
nuclear watt.
boosting your it's your boot. It's like buying an amplifier for a stereo system. You're boosting your audio signal, and it's just amplification of a signal. That's all it
All
is.
right. Well, I don't know anything about nuclear watts or
Oh, okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
I'm on my other. I don't know what the fuck it is. I got two of the same fucking phone, same goddamn service, AT&T, and it's like they trade places being fucked up. It's probably the goddamn StreamYard. Something wrong with that too.
are you homeless? What's with your name?
He's homeless.
Oh
Homeless.
no, that was fucking with that dumb motherfucker Rick. That guy is such a fucking imp.
The king of the butt plugs.
Fuck. Hey, maybe we can all get 50 cents together and they'll swallow that John Holmes fucking dildo.
I'd never forget that. The first time I was hanging around and he started pulling all that shit out of that room, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, who keeps shit like that?" And then
Dave,
I found out he ran a sex shop or something. He probably stole it.
Dave, you should ask him if he finished painting his house.
You mean with the paint that he got from News Now Rapist, News Now Chomo,
I don't. Who,
Oh, News Now Houston guy,
David Earl Warden?
right?
Yeah,
He
he
got
hung out.
40 years, didn't he? He got 40.
No, he only got 20, but because of his age, he'll be 86 when he gets parole.
Was it federal or state time that he got?
State time.
Oh, so he can get
I, I,
time off.
no, not in Texas. No, he pleaded out. He has to do the whole 20 years. And I take it back. It's 80. He'll get out. He can parole when he's 87.
Wow.
He's dying in there.
He deserves it.
Well, they need to be fucking shivving that motherfucker.
Fucking anybody that rapes a woman with a pistol is a sick motherfucker.
I've met him in person one time, but that was before I knew he was had that shit in his past.
You can't find none of them motherfuckers doing that stupid shit anymore.
you went to his Diddy party?
No, there was another guy in
David.
Torrance, poetic. Felipe Hemming's wife was represented him in court.
What?
Krista Hemming, the lawyer.
I don't know.
That's his lawyer?
Poetic, yeah. Oh no, yeah, Felipe Hemming fucked a lot of people out of money.
I've never seemed like that bad of a guy to me. I don't know. But, man, I guess maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well, his grift was a good one.
Hey, he came up on my panel.
Yeah, I know. And he wanted to fight with Rick.
I don't know who. No, was he fighting with? No, he wasn't fighting with Rick.
First, he was talking to me, and then Rick comes up, and they were going at it. It was on your old channel.
I know. It was on my old channel. It was when lives first started going off.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers.
A
Hello.
Balance was there. I think A Balance was with me up there. I could be wrong, but he was watching.
You know, Derek, sometimes you're a little too fabulous.
Maybe Teresa.
Even off YouTube, you're a little too fabulous sometimes.
I am fabulous.
Uh-huh.
What about it?
Anyway, I didn't get done telling him about the linear amp. I don't think it was a Cobra. I think it was an older Uniden that got, professionally boosted or tweaked on. I don't remember how they. A friend of mine, Tom, his grandfather was into radios and shit like you. He had towers at home, and he had all this fucking bullshit on his truck, man. It looked like some sort of government crap, but he knew how to tune these things and that kind of stuff. He kind of helped us out, because the length of the antenna where it hooks to the back of the CB and all that shit. There was
There's
one
a
of
lot.
those.
There's a lot of you Ruby Ridge motherfuckers out west, aren't there?
Can I finish my fucking story?
Go ahead, Ruby Ridge.
Are you sure this isn't Waco? I thought this was more of a Branch Davidian kind of thing.
Okay.
Anyway, the one he had me buy was one of those antennas. It's got like some sort of wire wrapped around in it. It was on a 4-wheel drive, so it was, flexible and all that, so it didn't get fucked up and shit. And what we'd do is there in San Diego, we'd go to the top of the Cuyamacas on the desert side and go talk to the Mexican truckers there in Imperial and Calexico and shit. We could reach way to hell out there. I don't know any. None of them. I guess there's a way that somebody they could have told us, what you're getting, or yeah, I don't know a lot of that technical jargon for that
Dude,
radio
this is a
shit.
lot of gibberish, man.
Look, I gotta go. I got a phone call.
I yeah, likely excuse. I believe him.
No, he
What's
wasn't.
with all this? Come on, man. What's with this garbled gibberish talk you're talking?
He wasn't not interested in radio shit, you dumb motherfucker, because he was telling you about radio shit and you don't give two fucks about it.
Why? When I got
I
got
fucking
Wi-Fi
come up
and mobile
here.
hotspot, and what's the other one?
I come up here. I tell you, I'm not gonna fight with you. I didn't call you woman.
Well, I just told you the 3 reasons why.
And then you're
I
like
got-
fucking, and then you're like fucking with me, and I'm not like trying to fuck with you or anything.
I just told you all the reasons why, man. I got Wi-Fi. Okay, I got mobile data and I got mobile hotspot.
Yeah, but what happens when that shit don't work no more?
Like if my phone goes dead?
It's gonna, you know what? It's gonna be him and a fucking solar panel.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go outside and start growing fruit or something. I don't know.
Well, you don't know how to grow weed, that's for sure. There, a balance.
Vegetables. Dude,
You're
fuck
like
that plant.
you're like the American version of a balance. You can't grow weed worth of shit.
I don't plan on growing.
I can miracle that shit back from the dead and make it awesome. You let that
Actually, my
plant.
plan this summer is to build a patio all the way back out to the shed, and then put a fire ring out there. Well, more like a real
So
burn pit.
how long until you kill these turtles?
The turtles are doing good.
Those aren't the same ones that I left.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
They're actually from my very first batch.
No, they're not.
Long before you even showed up, man. Come on, man.
Oh, you didn't have no fucking turtles when I showed up, dumbass.
I sure the fuck did. I got them for fucking Becca, you idiot.
Well, there wasn't no turtles going on when I got there. You spent a bunch of your scamdemic money on it, like $700.
Well, it was a trial and error investment.
I mean, I don't know. I don't give two fucks. You can spend your goddamn money on what you fucking want to spend it on. I don't care.
Well, maybe I wanted to build a moat around my house.
Well, fuck, I don't know.
With killer turtles in there.
Killer turtles in there. How about like the one, like, hey, I know there'll be like King Koopa. How about that?
Whatever, man. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. What are you doing?
I'm sitting here getting stoned. What are you doing? Are you drinking IPA?
I sure am.
That Voodoo Ranger?
No. No, this is actually a much better beer. But anyway, hey, you still at Walmart's?
Why are you calling my
No, I don't. I'm not a douchebag like that, dude. I've never done that to anybody. I've never called.
Name is Jenny Thornton.
Your manager's name is Danny Thornton?
No, Jenny Thornton.
Jenny Thornton. Okay.
That's a woman.
Is she hot?
If you're into soccer moms.
Soccer moms? I'm not into any moms.
Isn't that the one that hit on you when you were
especially single moms?
Store and then you had a one night stand with her?
Hmm?
Was she like a soccer mom?
No, I never had no
You
one
were,
night stand with the
yeah,
soccer mom.
you were telling me about some chick when you were younger working at some convenience store, and she was like some older chick, and one thing led to another, and she took you back to her place.
Oh, there was a nurse. She was like 28, 29. She wasn't that hot at all. But I mean, I think I was only like 20. She didn't care.
She liked black dudes too.
No, no, she was short. She was married to like a short white guy, and
Well, no, I'm just
she
saying you're
kept
like
telling me he had Napoleon syndrome and everything. And I was like, okay, well, let's fuck around. You're married. But I don't really practice that, actually. I'm not like a home wrecker, but there was a time.
lack of control. You're the one with the Ubermensch tattoo.
So what, dude? Fuck it.
Well, you're supposed to live up to it. You're supposed to be about it. It's
What
like
am I
Rick
gonna
Bruce.
fucking
Like,
wait a
like,
minute? What do you think I'm gonna start a crusade against home wreckers or something
and
over one incident that I had?
it's like the difference between me and Rick Crude. I'm more of a 1%er than he is. I'm more about it
Dude,
than
that's
he is.
ridiculous. You want me to start a crusade over what? Cheating or something? What do you want me to start a crusade
Well, that's
over?
why you were. That's why you were more upset with Becca. It wasn't that it was black guys. It was just that she hooked up with some other dudes, and you were pissed off.
Yeah, well, because I had done so much for her stupid ass. That's why, man. I fucking bent over backwards because I didn't think she was like that.
And
I'm like, oh, she's got to
and
be
then
all
you
right.
and then you got
She
to run
fucking sure.
around selling this false narrative about me because you're pissed off that I picked up in the middle of the day and
False
left.
narrative. What?
You know, motherfucker, like I told you before, I
Yeah, so
waited.
what? You left. I don't give a
That's
shit.
why I waited
I'm
till
way
you had
better
that
off now that
avalanche.
you're gone anyway.
I
So
could have, I could have,
whatever.
I could have fucked you. I could have waited till you were at work and left. I didn't do that. I didn't fuck you like
You
that.
did actually. That's because I came home and I was like, oh, where's Dave? And
No,
maybe he's
yeah, but
out doing
you
something.
had that
And then I
avalanche.
wake up the next morning and I'm like, where's Dave?
You
Oh,
were,
maybe he's out doing something.
you
I go
had
to work. I come back home. Hey, where's Dave? And that's when I text you. I said, oh. And I started looking around and I was like, oh, he took that mechanical box. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. And that's when I texted you. I said, oh, I see you left.
you got
Yeah, I
butt
see you
hurt.
left.
You got butt hurt. You
Yeah,
had
because
the
what did you
avalanche,
didn't do,
huh?
dude? You
You
never
had a
did.
vehicle. I waited until you had a vehicle, huh? Didn't I?
You waited until I had a vehicle. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that avalanche.
I picked you up in a Jeep Cherokee. Remember?
No, I'm talking about when I left. I left when you after you had a vehicle. That avalanche.
I was driving the Avalanche when you left.
Uh-huh.
No, that thing had died before you left.
No, it didn't.
I think it did, man.
No, it didn't, because you drove it to work the day that I left. It didn't have brakes, but that was your doing.
Like, dude, the fucking thing did.
I didn't want you
Apparently, it
driving
never
on
had
that.
brakes.
You're flying down the goddamn highway at 100 miles an hour, depending on a fucking brake booster. You're a dumbass.
No, the brakes were. Nah, I knew what I was doing.
Well, then why did they fucking get hole eaten in them from the back, and the whole frame was fucking falling apart?
Are you sure I wasn't in that Explorer?
No, you were in the avalanche.
You don't remember a green Explorer?
It was a green avalanche.
No, it was a blue Avalanche.
No, it wasn't.
A greenish blue. Okay, yeah. But you don't remember okay. I must have got that later. I don't know.
No,
Man, that
because
was fucking 3-4 years ago, dude. I don't. Come on, David.
how many goddamn vehicles have you had since that avalanche? There was a truck before that you bought that was a big fucking lemon. from that
Yeah.
idiot that owned the I Love Liquor building, and you
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
him back, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all right.
Why'd you fucking pay him for that pile of shit?
It was only $500.
No, you paid 15 for it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you did. Whatever. Why not? You've done so many other stupid things in your life. Why don't you just admit that? Because that's kind of a
Because I didn't. I paid
because it's kind of
500 for
maneuver.
it.
No, you didn't. You paid like
Yes, I
15
did. I was
for it.
still working
Okay.
at I was
No,
working
you
at the
wanted
mechanic shop,
no.
and we
And
took
then
it to the mechanic. We tried to take it to the mechanic shop, but there wasn't
yeah, it
enough
kept
juice in
dying
the
on you. And
radiator.
I says that's at when it goes into that fucking safe
Yeah,
mode.
and you what? And were you? How much you,
You don't
David?
even know anything
I
about
don't.
car mechanics. I know more than you do.
I doubt it.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Rack and Pinion Steering.
You know what they made, dude? I had to take 2 years of auto class in high school, and you know what they made me do?
Well, you
They
need to
made
get
me
your
take
money back.
apart a fucking goddamn transmission and put it all back together. It's like That's like 150 parts.
Was it manual or automatic?
I lucked out. I got a 3-speed manual, but still, dude, that's a bitch. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and try to do a.
Was it 3 on the tree?
Dude, it was a pain in the ass, and I did it, and I
Oh,
passed it. So
Christ. You're you're worse than Rebel, I swear to God.
I'm not worse than Rebel. And I used to have to do a lot of exhaust systems on my cars when I was young. And yeah, other,
Why are you doing that? That's you need. Never mind. You're too gringo for that.
exhaust systems are pretty easy, dude. It's not like changing water pumps and.
That's better for somebody named Tony Martinez. I'm sorry to say.
Well,
You fucking white people can't do goddamn unless you're like I could be building shit for NASCAR with Harbor Freight tools.
my dad's a mechanic, dude. He does that kind of shit, dude.
No,
It
he's an
didn't pass
electrical
through. It
engineer.
didn't pass through my genes. You get that? It didn't pass through my genes. I'm not into that. I do other things.
Oh, I didn't know you were Jesse James and Ed Roth all wrapped up into one.
Kid Rock.
No, Ed
Who's Ed?
Roth.
I don't know who Ed Rock is.
Ed Roth. He's from back in the day. You know, never mind. You don't
Ed
know nothing.
Rock? No,
Oh,
I don't
I
know
took
him either.
auto shop class, and I don't know nothing about the old
I
muscle
don't
car
know Ed Rock, dude. I don't give a shit about no. I don't. Who are you talking about?
Big Daddy Roth. He made a lot of custom cars.
Oh God.
He also did some artwork. He did like Rat
Yeah. Well,
Fink and all that shit.
is that practical? Is that practical to my life? No, it's not. That's probably why I'd never heard of the guy.
Oh yeah, that's why you took gender studies and you can do nothing with it.
I never took any gender studies.
Hey, you did. You were telling me all about it when I was there. You were trying to be some crypto linguist or whatever the fuck, forensic linguist.
what? What did you call it again? I just want a clarification. I don't.
I don't know what the hell you called it. It's some kind of fucking technical term. You were a complicated version of a speech therapist.
Yeah.
And you can't get a certification because you're a 3-time felon. You can never get a job in
Aren't
that
you
field.
supposed to come over here and chew DDT out? Oh, Shane. Do you know Shane and Rainbow?
No, I heard something about that, but
Yeah. I'm not I don't really.
to me, it's kind of like you and Becca beating on each other. Unless there's some sort of knife involved or something, I'm not going to get involved.
Oh,
Or
okay.
choking, yeah, I might call 911 if there's some choking. She might be choking you.
Come on, Kusi, you can make it. Come on, baby.
You
You
told
can
me
make
that
it.
she beat on you before.
Come on, let's get a cookie. Come on, let's get a cookie. Good girl. All right. The dog is having problems climbing up and down the stairs. Because she probably didn't get enough exercise back when you lived here because you didn't want to ever take her out. Remember that? Well, I'm glad you didn't come up here trying to like that probably wouldn't have gone so well. But I do appreciate it. Anyway, I was gonna do some grilling, but I think it's a little too late now.
Hey,
But
did you ever fix that siding on the side of your trailer where you melted it all when you fucked up all that meat I bought?
no. What meat you bought?
All the the steaks and the what was it?
You never
Fucking
bought no steaks.
yeah, I did. And something else. I don't remember what it was.
Like maybe one time at the
Pork
most.
roast
It
or
wasn't
something.
like a
Yeah, and you got fucking hammered,
no.
burned it all, and melted the side of your trailer. Well, go show us the side of the trailer then. On the other
I'll
side,
just show it. I don't give a shit.
where you have the turtles. It's just pointed the other way, so it's still melted, isn't it?
David, it doesn't matter. I got an excellent solution for all that.
Well, obviously, I got a lot of detail if I know that it's there and you don't want to show it. Kind of like the holes in the wall to your room.
Yeah, no, dude, I'll go show it. But check it out. Here's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna garage in that carport with kind of like a pretty wide open bay out to this back patio that goes around the air conditioner and out towards the shed and shit. And then I can heat it in the wintertime. In the wintertime, I can just run the dryer vent. It's gonna heat all that up. And I could put in a space heater or whatever. I want to run some electric out there. I'm gonna box all that in. Okay, right? And no,
I
goddamn,
gotta,
you just
I gotta
what?
ask: are you gonna have Rick help you?
Rick can't even walk. He's so lame because I know a guy with a fake leg at work, and he walks around just fine.
You mean
So
the
I
store
think
you
Rick.
work at?
Well, why don't you ask Rick why is he faking, dude? Because he's clearly faking. He's
Because he
always been
blocks me just
faking.
like you did.
Well, create a fucking stock account or get some homies to help you out, man.
And then that big bad Marine nemesis, Douglas, he blocks me too because he's a
Why
dick.
don't you get some friends or something? God damn. You
Well,
want
I
me
like
to go do it? You want me to go fuck with Rick? Is
this
that
is
what you
almost
want me
like
to do?
it's almost like
Hey,
Google Plus.
Rick came up here the other day. He was trying to talk a bunch of shit, and dude, it goes in one ear out the other.
That's the thing. I'm not able to tell Rick that Catilla actually came up on his stream when he wasn't paying attention.
Whether that's true or not. Is still
No,
funny.
I'm serious. That happened. It was the real one.
I don't know what he wants with that 50-year-old baby.
Well, he wasn't fucking paying attention because he's a dumbass. He's got me blocked, so I can't tell him. In fact, when you highlighted his comment, I didn't know he was here until you highlighted because I can't see him. Because he's a punk ass.
Well, he hasn't commented. So.
And they got Abe. He's a punk ass. He's like that Chad dude.
No, Chad was he's pretty cool, dude. I remember some fucking, and I'm a lot better in the chat rooms than I am on these fucking live streams.
Yeah, well. Joey Gums is coming around again.
Dude, he's a hack. He's
Got ERR guys hanging out with him.
who?
That ERR,
Oh,
the boring guy.
yeah.
He
Earl.
hangs out with old Joey Gums.
Earl, he's from Oklahoma, I think.
What's all these guys wanting to hang out with chomos? I don't want to hang out with chomos.
Oh, Joey definitely is. Uh, that guy's been beaten down to the ground. But he's always done it to himself. So, I mean, nobody can feel sorry for him. Like, come on, man.
Are you saying what you're done fucking with him?
It's 2025. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I mean, what more can you do or say here? I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, I remember you saying something about you want to be a Michigan man now.
Like moving up north.
Well, I don't know what the fuck Michigan men do.
We're just fucking tough as nails. We can get through anything, kind of shit. That's
Are
basically
you gonna
that's
move
the bottom line. That's the bottom line to it all. I mean,
Well, you're gonna have to move next door to a liquor store. That's for sure. So you don't have to go so far.
well, I mean, you never know.
I don't know. Sometimes when you go out in the cold to get something, you weren't dressed very well, and it's like, yeah, that's dedication.
Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, there's probably just points where you're just like, same fucking snow I dealt with 2 days ago or yesterday, and you're just like, I guess I don't need all this shit. I'm just going up here. I'm coming right back, and that's it. And I'm back in my nice, warm, toasty house.
Do you still buy shit from Sal?
Yeah, I go in there. Like, yeah, if I need smokes or something, I might buy a beer or two. That's about it.
Does that one dude still work there?
What one, dude?
The one other guy that lived in the park?
Mm,
Remember, he was that one guy?
no, there's the cowboy.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I was there was some dude that lived in the park that worked for Sal.
I don't remember.
Some older guy.
Oh, Dale.
That might have been him.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not around either. No, I don't know. Yeah, they come and go, man. I mean, I can't keep up with everyone.
Oh, so you don't know anybody over there anymore?
No, all the same neighbors are still here. I got the best neighbors in the world.
No, I mean the fucking guys that work at Sal's.
I don't, man, no, I don't,
I know you.
dude, I don't run it. I don't work there. I don't run that shit.
I know you said something about the old man next door passed away.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that had the Ford truck or whatever.
No, it was a Chevy. Come on, man.
Oh, fuck out. I wasn't paying attention.
Come on, you know it was a Chevy. Look at the color. You think Ford ever made a fucking truck that color? I never
Anyway,
seen no.
what happened to him?
He died.
From what?
I don't know. He was on an oxygen machine. He was like 90 years old, dude. I don't fucking know.
Well, you gotta learn. You gotta know more about shit going on, man.
Okay, well that's how he died, and now his the woman that was there with them, Kathy, the little old woman, she's 75 and she's still like working 3 days a week and shit like this. I don't know.
So she got like your own version of Lady Guy there.
She's looking for a roommate. Why don't you can move back in next to me, and then I can come beat you up on the weekends.
What are you talking about? I might be beating that shit up on weekends.
Oh, you gonna be beating on the old woman? You gonna
No,
be pounding? You gonna pound her? And she's 75 years old. And you gonna pound
we're
that
gonna have
shit?
we're gonna have our own fans only page.
Yeah.
Like that no name chick.
Well, she might need a big, strong guy like you. I mean, she's a little old lady. You might as well, dude. It's free room and board.
Hey, now that you aren't together, maybe
Well,
maybe I can have a threesome with Becca. What do you think?
you can get out of that lease that you're in. Your little lease. You're stuck in Decatur, Illinois forever.
What are they charging you for that dump now?
uh, wait a minute. Don't I have a banner or something? I'm supposed to get $25 for every. What did it say? Every referral, and it's supposed to be in my description box. I did hit yes. Said, you know what? I think I'm going to hit yes on this one. I'll take a quick $20. Hey, air conditioner guy. Remember that? And Queef drove you to the train station. He's like, and you were like, "Hey, can you hold on to this air conditioner for me?" It was like a window machine. It was like the window air
No,
conditioner.
that was a tower, a Dell Tower, dumbass.
No, it wasn't your air conditioner. You had it sitting in the back seat when he drove you to the train station. You said, "I don't think they're going to let me on the train with this."
It's not an air conditioner. It was a tower.
It was an air conditioner.
Why the fuck would I take an air conditioner, dumbass?
You thought it was going to be hot in Michigan.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, come on, David.
No wonder your brothers disowned you.
I only have one brother. I don't have multiple brothers.
No, I just said the one.
Could you imagine growing up with me, David? I would just pulverize you all day like I did him.
Well, you beat on your mom too. You said so.
I don't I never beat on my mom.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
did.
God. Hell no, I did not ever say
You put
that.
your hands
Are
on your
you
mom. You
joking?
were like 15.
David, come on. No.
Your dad
One
beat your
time
ass.
one time I was like 12 years old. I pushed her up against the wall. I just pushed like her shoulders. And oh God, my dad beat me with the belt. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not doing that shit anymore. So David, take it.
You got a history of being a woman beater.
Being a woman, I got a history of oh yeah, right. Yeah, I learned right then and there.
Maybe you need a
The
girlfriend
man
that's into
and
wrestling
no,
or
I
roller derby.
learned right then and there the dynamics of men and women relationships. Okay, like because she was. And I'll be honest, Linda was a great mother. I'm sorry, she was, and my dad was a great father.
Yeah, but
David.
she's a Bernie Sanders supporter.
Uh, well, I mean, they have their political views and whatever, but morally speaking, they're both pretty.
Well, what happened to you?
They're both pretty A plus. My morals died out in the fucking 90s. Dipshit. What the fuck? Are you new here? Come on, man.
Especially since they almost had a son that was an international fugitive.
I don't think I ever became an international fugitive.
No, you didn't make it as far as Las Vegas.
I mean, being international, I mean, we're talking multiple countries here. I don't.
But what were you thinking going on the lam in Canada?
Maybe I would just be like I guess it would be a national fusion. this,
Did you,
this
did you not?
ninja, this ninja can't even leave the states. We got him trapped. His
Did,
ass is ours. Ah,
did, did you not
yeah,
think
okay.
that,
See, come on, man.
did you not think that Canada would extradite you?
Um, I was just kind of hoping Canada was behind the times a little bit. I mean, that was back in like 2004 or whatever, dude. I mean,
Yeah, they were still part of the Five Eyes program.
well, 2004? No, actually, it was
Okay, Mr.
well,
September 11th.
2003, maybe 2003, 2002 at the most. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't make any difference. That was
You know, those guys
20
with
years ago.
box cutters should have flown a plane into you.
Are you afraid I'm going to rule the world one day or something?
Well, I thought you would be a more important target than the Pentagon or the White House or something. Maybe that Shanksville plane was meant for you. I bet Alex Jones would agree with me.
Okay, so Alex Jones would agree with you on what?
Yeah, about that conspiracy theory.
Well, which one, dude? That guy has them all. What are you talking about?
Although I'm sure you have something to do with the reptoids under the Walmarts.
You got reptoids under your Walmart?
Yeah, remember that was popular on Dabu 7 and shit?
No, I don't know, dude. Nobody believed in that shit. So we're talking real things compared to, goofy shit.
Like when you see a bunch of UN vehicles running down the road.
I don't see that really
Um,
ever. Am I bad for that? But
hey, is that Whitmer still your governor?
oh, Gretchen?
Yeah.
Well, she's about halfway Republican now.
I always thought she ought to be somebody you'd hook up with.
Me? She's well, one, she's married anyway, so I mean,
I don't think she
no.
cared.
Well, her husband likes to take the boats out in the middle of COVID up there in North Michigan. So, hey, hey, she's learning. I don't know why these people hire these other people. I don't get it. They actually vote and vote for your governor. Okay, anyway. What was that dink?
Hey, what happened with her fake assassination?
Oh, what do they call them? Nazis or white supremacists? Something like that. And
Oh,
they were
the
gonna,
fake kidnapping.
yeah, the fake kidnapping. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what happened with all that.
Was it kind of like the fake Trump assassination attempts?
No, I think the Trump assassination attempts were a lot more real.
They look kind of hokey to me.
Hey, man, that shit goes both ways, dude. I mean, yeah, sure, there probably was some stupid white boys that, hey, let's go kidnap the governor. Oh, okay. I don't know, dude. People are dumb, dude. There's a lot of dumb people.
Well, how would you do it?
What?
So how would you make it happen?
Make what happen?
Anything. Got any side hustles going on?
Yeah, kind of bang your mom on the weekends.
Can we get off of mom's? I got off of yours.
Oh, that was pretty old school. Okay, but that's hey, I love the comeback. I love it. That's great.
Come on, the classics are always classic.
Anywho. Yeah, what do you think of the Four Seasons up here?
Oh, they're back together?
No, I'm talking about the. He said, "What's the like weather up north?" Now you get
I'm
fall, winter,
working my
spring,
way
and summer.
back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. No, wait a minute. I don't even know if that's the Four Seasons. I don't know. How come you're from Michigan and you don't know any Motown tunes?
I know that song you just sang, but I don't like know who wrote it and who sung it and all that. But I mean, I know the song. I've heard it before, but because I don't fucking have time to fucking learn
Well,
all that bullshit, man.
you'll never earn a spot on Jeopardy.
Well, maybe not so, but I don't have time to learn all that shit, dude. I got too much other shit going on.
Like Pawn
Okay?
Stars.
No, like working for a living.
Oh, at the grocery store.
No, doing construction.
No, you were talking about buying fish.
I got to do windows. I got to do fucking ceilings. I got to do all kinds of shit, man.
Why you don't even own a ladder?
I have 3 ladders.
Well, what do you do in the winter?
I fucking try to avoid the snow. Well, I'll get out there and plow or snow blow and shit like that, you know.
For the
But
same guy?
hmm?
For the same guy
The same guy. What do you mean?
that you're working construction for?
No, he died.
Oh,
I got lots of ladders, dude. I'm straight. David will tell you. You went out. You went out to my folks' house. Am I right?
yeah. His dad's a hoarder, just like Rick.
Hoarder, just like Rick. Well, but he hoards a lot of good shit. Shit I can use, like ladders, ladders, tools.
Except Derek's dad also has old junk cars and old tires and shit. No,
Actually, no, he got rid of the junk. No, he got rid of the '69 GTO.
why?
Oh, you didn't know he had that? The '69 GTO. Okay, shut your mouth, David.
I didn't know
And
that.
and David, do you know he also owned for like 20 years the it's called a 1922 Maxwell.
Well, you
That's what
told me
you're
about the Ann Arbor
the
car.
1922 Maxwell. Look it up. Look it up on your Google right now. Come on, man. The 1922 Maxwell.
I believe you. What about the
He,
What about the
well,
Ann Arbor car?
my grandfather owned that.
He should have sold it to Jay Leno.
The Ann Arbor car. I know that was dude. I only saw that thing one time my whole life, and I was a little kid. Like, but I still remember it. That
Well,
was that was my grandfather's car too, man.
think of all the dough you missed out on.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. That's okay. I think I'm better off actually not going that route so much. I think I liked the way I went anyway, you know.
Well, if you're working cash construction for cash, why don't you just get on some sort of disability and get that money too?
Because Trump fucking put a 86 on EBT and disability. He's fucking putting the clamp down. And that's
There you
fine,
go.
dude. I don't mind that. Hey, I can suffer a little longer or whatever. I don't give a shit.
Hey, and you know what? Then you can go to all the food pantries and all that kind of shit.
Well, no, I don't think I'll be doing any of that. But what I one thing is that liquor stores don't have to ring up $12 worth of Doritos and $8 in sodas. They put that on their EBT card and then they buy a fucking $60 bottle of fucking tequila. Like it's it's only 750 milliliters. Spending 50, $60 on this shit. I mean, come on, man.
Hey, you still buy pizzas from Sal?
Not too often. Yeah, once in a while.
When you have
I'll go in there and get it like a slice. I don't actually buy whole pizzas.
you don't eat out as much.
No, I gave that up.
All that Taco Bell and Arby's and shit.
Yeah, no, I don't do any of that. It's not worth the money, man.
You just get a bunch of cup of soups and shit.
No.
Oh.
What are you doing? You get all those Walmart deals.
Walmart
Take it.
deals, yeah.
You get any? You take any advantage of that or what? Shit, your apartment ought to be fucking looking fucking badass.
Well, I funnel it in a different direction.
What are you trying to just hoard cash in your bank account or something?
Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want to get too much furniture because then that shit weighs you down.
Yeah. So what? You just got a couch? Just sleep on a couch.
No,
What do
I
you
got
do with the spare bedroom?
no, I got a queen size bed.
Do you want to
Do I want to snuggle with you? No.
Uh, that's not what I was
You
gonna
still
say.
got that air mattress I bought you?
No, bought me. What do you?
You fucked that up too?
I got a real bed in there, man. Stop the cat.
Oh, so you're
No,
not. So you don't have air mattresses anymore?
no, I
'Cause that
don't.
one, the one you had before I bought you, that one was all leaky and shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't do those. And no, no. I mean, unless I had someone coming from out of town that you know wanted to stay for a week, I maybe go buy one. I go buy one. Okay, but no,
Like
I
if
don't.
Troll Tadowski comes back,
Who?
you know the guy that did the upholstery.
No, I don't. No. I'm at 21%, so this show won't go on for too much longer. Okay, David, can I ask you this?
What? Actually, not until you like change it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do from here until now until retirement age?
Well, you really can't ask me because your avatar, it's not Morton Downey or Merv Griffin or somebody or Chuck Woolery passed away not too long ago. And
Man, nobody cares about those old guys.
And Wink Martindale, he did too.
So what?
Anyway.
What are you gonna do?
I
What are
liked
you gonna?
I liked when you had Robert Stack too.
You like me? Well, you're stuck with this one for now.
Well, come on, everybody loves unsolved mysteries, you boob.
Yeah, Robert Stack, dude. Okay,
And
thank
then
you
when he
for.
was Elliot
Hey,
Ness,
hey, can I be honest? Can I be honest? I really appreciate the fact that you recognized all those old ass avatars because that was classic shit. But nobody really ever caught on to it, so it is what it is. I don't. I mean,
I think that what clued me the first time is the one time he did Morton Downey's mouth, the mouth symbol he had for his show.
I don't. I don't know, man. Dude, I was doing shows all the time. Yeah, who did I have? Morton Downey, Chuck Woolery,
Robert Stack.
Robert Stack.
I
That's
got you to
awesome shit.
I got
Come
you to
on.
do I got you to do Merv Griffin once.
I should have done some Johnny Carson. Anyway, no, I don't care about any of that.
Well, the whole
Uh,
show was fucking Ed McMahon anyway.
Ed McMahon. Phil Hartman doing Ed McMahon. Fucking
Hey-o.
SNL.
Hey, what a way to go. Have your chick stab you to death.
My chicks.
No, Phil Hartman, that's how he died. His wife stabbed him to death. He's at the height of his fucking career and she stabs him to death. You did know Phil Hartman was dead, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know he's dead. Oh, look at Your biggest fan is here, Taze.
I thought that was Rick.
Mm. Both from Texas.
Well, at least Insane Wayne doesn't think I'm racist. That's like another stamp of approval I got from a black person.
You guys get stamps of approval for black people.
Well, remember the time when I
Come on, that
talked.
looks goofy from both ways. Like
Well,
one,
remember.
like maybe you were like a part of the black community and then you separated, and
Well, you remember when I called
or you
N.
were never a part of the black community and you're like, hey, I need a stamp, and they're like, I don't know if we want to give you one. I don't, David. Do you hear what
You,
you just said?
you remember when I called MJ Diver a nigger and fucking Joe Cool
Yeah.
he got upset at you for what I said, and then he realized I said that to a white dude, and then somehow I got like a certificate of authenticity from him that I could use that word in an appropriate manner.
God damn, do I? Am I glad I
Then,
can fucking handle someone like you?
but,
You know, not
but
everybody can handle people like you because I don't think they can.
well, that's why I get blocked everywhere. That's why all these military fucking people, especially, they're running around what Delta Force operators they are against the Taliban and shit. Then they run across a village of me, and then they don't know what to fucking do. It's kind of like the British with the Gurkhas. They paid the British decided to pay them not to kill them anymore. That was the only group that seemed to be able to stand up to the British Empire. And they
Uh,
serve the British
I'm
Empire to
I'm
this day.
I'm pretty sure America stood up to the British Empire. Hello.
Yeah, but the British didn't pay us to stop killing them like they did the Gurkhas there in Nepal.
Yeah, you're probably right. America probably should have just went over there and conquered their little island. You know, we would have had it all, but no. Who was in charge back then? Why don't you
Well, because we got some
take me
Swiss
back in time?
motherfucker like
Take me back
you.
in time. No, take me back in time. It was George Jackson.
Why?
It
Then
was
yeah, but you're
it was
Swiss. You'd be
Jackson.
just like UN
He fucked
peacekeeper.
them up down in Louisiana, and he fucked them up on South Carolina, right? Maybe North Carolina. Whatever.
Yeah, but
Jackson fucked them
yeah, but
up in
you're
1832. You're not listening to me. Listen.
yeah,
Why
but
didn't
you're
he just?
Swiss. You're supposed to be neutral.
I'm not, dude. No,
You
fuck.
know, did
Would you
did you
shut
know
up?
did you
Would you
know
shut?
during World War II the Americans bombed uh 5 Swiss cities, killing approximately 3,500 people, and the Germans only fucked up once? We did that
Well,
intentionally.
whatever.
Well, you don't
Hey,
accidentally
man.
destroy 5 fucking towns. That's kind of hard to fuck that up.
Uh,
Even in a B-17, that's kind of hard to fuck up.
no, I get that, and the Swiss should be a little pissed off about that, and I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
we did.
totally get it.
We had to pay them $300 million in reparations.
Okay. Well, anyway, make a long story short.
Well, I'm just saying we were sending them a message. It wasn't about we made a mistake. That's just what we said. Well, we fucked up. Well, how do you fuck up 5 times in a row? I mean, even you can't fuck up 5 times in a row.
Well, I try.
Well, anyway.
Dave, Dave, you're taking the shit a little bit too. too far, man. Come on. It's
Well,
not that serious.
yeah, but what are you gonna do with these people in the day after zombie apocalypse? What are you gonna do with them?
What? Zombie apocalypse? Dude, there's not going to be no zombie apocalypse.
There's one every Black Friday every year.
No, there isn't.
Well, you've never been to a Walmart when they open it, have you? Have you ever been to
How
a
long you
Black
been at
Friday
Walmart now?
sale?
Huh?
Have you ever been to a Black Friday sale?
No. No. I'm not stupid. Why would I go to that?
Hey, you know what the funny thing about Walmart is? Somehow I'm able to always avoid those too.
You got some fans. You got Taze and Queef.
Why? What's Gas doing?
Um, uh,
I thought he blocked me or something.
he says you have to get up early. I don't have to get up early. I can tell you that.
Well, if you're working construction, you got to get up early, right?
Well, if I want to work construction,
Well, what is your job? You just go to work if you want to?
I work remote.
You're a remote worker. I thought you said
Mm-hmm.
you worked construction.
Mm-mm.
But why'd you tell Raccoon Man about buying shit at the store you work at? You were talking about buying fish.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't care. I mean,
Hey, what do you want to know? I don't know what you. What do you want to know?
well, I'm not here to like know anything. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Well, you're being evasive. You're being suspicious. Can I have your ID, sir?
Yeah, here.
No,
What? What? I don't. Man, you're weird.
you know, weird. Maybe I'm just a little ahead of the curve than the rest of you fucking zombies.
I'm gonna move up north.
Yeah, and be like Michigan Madman.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like fisherman madman.
Y- You know what? How do you know you're not going to live next door to that motherfucker?
Because I know where he lives. I'm not gonna live anywhere near him. Hell no.
How come you guys had a falling
Dude,
out?
the guy ain't gonna live too much longer anyway. Probably another 5 years. I'll be out in 10. I mean, come on, man. You're gonna be out in 5 or 10 years. Yeah, and you sitting around here talking about this dumbass bullshit. You see what you
Yeah, but I
see
thought you
what's
guys
going
were
on?
close. I thought you guys
Come on,
were
man.
close.
Come on, David.
I thought you guys were close.
You better fucking come up with some better shit than this.
I said I thought you guys were close. What happened?
Madman? Me and
Yeah,
Madman?
yeah.
I don't even know what he looks like.
He used to come up all the time.
No, but I don't know, he never showed his face. I don't know what he looks. I don't even know who he is.
I know he was like some kind of alcoholic, like Zero. What's with you alcoholics? Seems like coagulate together in these little pockets on YouTube.
What alcohol?
Well, you're an alcoholic. Zero's an alcoholic. He used to come
You
up
think I'm
here.
an alcoholic? What
Yeah,
gives you that impression? Tell me
Michigan
what gives
Madman.
you that. Just tell me what gives you that impression.
Because you're always drunk. I seen you drunk and pissing all over yourself on the pissy couch. Don't deny you
What
got a
the
pissy
hell are you
couch.
talking about? You come
Why do
up
you
with
start?
some wild ass shit.
You know the
Man, you
old
come up
Roman
with some
saying,
wild ass
you shouldn't
shit,
start
bro.
off protests too much. You're trying too hard to. I don't know what you're
A
talking about.
pissy.
You Sam.
I don't know, dude. I don't. I'm sitting on my couch right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
You used to have a pissy couch.
No, I don't. I don't. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
And then piss all over yourself, and then go strip out of your clothes in the bathroom and leave your pissing clothes on
Really?
the floor.
Dude, I could show you around my house right now. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but that was. I'm talking about then.
Then when is, dude? I don't. You're, you're talking some weird shit. I don't.
Other people seen it. Like blinking cursor. I showed her some of those
Hayes,
films from your
Hayes,
house.
Hayes thinks you're drunk.
Jesus, you're the one that drinks.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. I mean, he wanted me to try to find a place around him, and I'm like, yeah, it's not a bad area, really. It's actually really not a bad area at all, but um, I don't know. I got time to think about this anyway.
Hey, you know what? You should move to Bay City.
I'm not moving to Bay City.
Like where that guy from the cocaine guy lived.
They got that. What was that little river there going to his house? I mean, that fucking looked pretty nice. You
Yeah,
know,
how come you don't got that?
I mean, that's something you could like float down in a kayak with and
Yeah,
go
you're almost 50
fishing
years
and.
old, and all the people that have made it, they all live near little rivers and ponds and shit.
Mhm.
What are you doing? Hanging out at the fucking trailer park.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't plan on it for long.
We gonna
Not
do
really.
house flipping?
Mm, no, I'm gonna
Work at a party store?
no, I'm gonna fix this place up and sell it, and then use that money on a place up north where fucking shit is a lot cheaper. God damn.
You're not gonna move to Georgia?
Not yet. I can't retire. I can't retire for another 20 years almost. So if I even live that long, I don't think I'll even live that long. So that's
Well,
why I
you live
don't,
a lot,
that's
don't you?
why I don't invest in a 401k. I don't invest in any of that.
See, that's when you're gonna live to be 90 something.
Well, then I win again.
Well, probably everything will go to your brother.
If I die at 90, I win.
Hey, you gonna leave somebody $300?
Um, no, I'm not leaving anybody nothing. You kidding?
You're gonna give everything to the government?
I'm not gonna have anything, you dummy. Come on, man.
Not even Social Security?
No,
Oh.
that's gonna be gone too.
Well, I plan on getting mine. I also got CalPERS too. I got a pension waiting for me for the schools.
I'm just gonna be a greeter at the Walmarts.
You want me to put in a good word for you?
Yeah, do it. Tell them I'm the best greeter in the world.
You be
And you
the
wouldn't be lying. You wouldn't even be lying. Because I could. Hey, what
they'll,
up, bro?
they'll
I could
send
do that. Huh?
they'll send you out there to get that wheelchair basket thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I could do that. I can get up and go do that. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't know. I thought you'd want to invest in your future, but apparently not.
Well, just get me the $28 an hour, and I'll be fine, dude. I can be a greeter, the best of them. Come
Well,
on.
you got to get your driver's license back.
You know, I don't need. I can be a greeter.
Hey, you can be a trucker like Nemesis. You
No,
make
I want to be a. I want
$3,000
to
a
be a
week.
greeter that makes $25 an hour. Come on, man.
They don't make $25 an hour.
Well, they're gonna have to boost their rates. Go tell your manager they got to boost their rates. You got a
Well, I do.
$25 an hour greeter.
I get 17.
Well, you need to tell them you got a $25 an hour greeter willing to take the job.
Yeah, but I can only make another 16.50 a month. I can't make a whole lot
Okay.
because the government say so.
I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm a sovereign citizen.
You see, if I work, I can only mooch part time.
I'm a sovereign citizen. That's funny as hell. I try. I can't. I can't. Anyway.
Wasn't Taze in the Navy too?
Mm-hmm. I watched a documentary recently that really gave me a lot of respect for the Navy. Those guys fucking go through some bullshit, Dave. It's not like the Army, like they just fly you over there, drop you off, and all this. Dude, they got to go through some shit. So
Yeah,
anyway,
I know. I had a grandfather that thought he would avoid World War II in Europe instead of going back in the army. He went and fucking joined the Navy, and every goddamn ship he was on was attacked by Japanese planes.
okay. Well, anyway, man, I was just, god damn, I did.
Well, when's the last time you were attacked by a Japanese plane? It's not a very it doesn't sound very pleasant, does it?
All right,
Wasn't
no,
your
I'll give you that. Anyway,
wasn't your grandfather was he in the Navy or some shit? The one that just died in Florida.
oh no, he was a Purple Heart and Bronze Star in Korea. Bronze Star.
Yeah, well, but he was in the Navy.
No, he was in the Army.
See, Douglas, he wasn't a peacetime pussy.
Well, you know what though, David? You know what? Those guys that went to Korea and early Vietnam, they didn't know no better, dude. They thought they were still fighting World War II shit, man.
Yeah, I know. I had two uncles that went to Korea.
Well, you need to give them some fucking credit, dude. I mean, come
They're
on,
dead. They've been dead a long time.
bro. That's fucked up, man. You got to give those guys credit, man.
Well, that's because my grandmother had my mom when she was 47 years old. That's
I
why.
don't give a shit about that, dude. That means nothing.
Well,
These
there's
guys went to
chronological
war.
times.
Hey, man, these guys went to war to protect your little fucking baby haired ass,
Drop, closing up, open up
David.
shop.
David, I will.
Off ride and roll.
Anyway, I'm just
Alexa,
saying.
DMX.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you want. All right.
Well, you sing it. No, you don't sing it, or you sing it the best.
Get feedbacks. Now, hey man. Anyway,
You want me to do the music and you just sing it?
no. You know what? I'm gonna. I'm gonna end the show. That's what I'm gonna do because
Why?
why? Because
That's kind of
I
chicken
got
shit.
shit to do, man. I got dirty dishes.
You ain't
I
got
got
nothing
dirty
going
dishes.
on.
I gotta fucking eat some food. I
You're not
got
gonna
shit
do
to do.
shit.
I
You're gonna
don't
sit
have time
there.
for you,
You're
man.
gonna smoke a cigarette. You're gonna play on your phone. I know. I've been there. I've seen you do it.
Okay,
I
so
know your whole day. I know your whole modus operandi.
whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm still gonna end the show because I got stuff to do.
Well, you gotta stop that racist shit. I'm just saying.
I don't do nothing. Racist shit is the last thing on my fucking agenda. Okay. All right, David. Okay. Go have fun with.
Yeah, I think you're some kind of crude nation, Manchurian
No, you
candidate,
need to go have
motherfucker.
fun with Ricky Crude. That's your homeboy.
Why? He's always
You
trying
two
to
can
strike
go.
me.
Well, that's between you guys, dude. I got a fucking. I'm
Where's your
doing real life
loyalty to
shit,
the
man.
Google Plus gangster thing?
David,
What the
I'm
fuck,
doing real life
dude?
shit.
What the
David,
fuck
I'm
you
going.
doing?
I'm
That's
leaving.
fucked up, man. You ain't about it. You ain't down with it. You ain't a 1%.
David, I'm at
Google Plus
10%.
gangster.
I'm at 10% on my phone, dude. I can't play
Well,
this
why you
game
got this
anymore.
fucking Obama
David,
phone shit
no,
going on? Why don't you have to
I'm
change your fucking
no,
battery? Change your
David,
fucking battery.
David, calm down. I'm you're gonna have to catch me tomorrow. I'll probably be back tomorrow, okay?
About what
All right.
time? After 6?
Yeah, probably. I don't know when, dude. Maybe early morning.
And we can talk about your ED and all that.
Yeah, we can talk about all that stuff. Okay. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Peace out.
You dumbass.